Hey guys, I actually forgot to shoot an intro for this video, so I'm kind of doing it now. The first couple minutes I was just going to show you guys some of the fun we had the other night with several different vehicles. So here we go. We've been messing around with the Altima. That fuel pump wasn't the culprit, so it does something really weird. It will, and it seems to be when he's in reverse or drive going really slow, sometimes more when the wheel's cranked. The throttle becomes unresponsive and the idle drops to like 400 or 500, and you can put it all the way to the floor and it just sits there at 400 or 500 RPM. But if you put it in neutral or park, then it revs to the moon. So he found a video last night of a guy. There's two switches on the brake pedal, and we just took those out, I took them apart, cleaned them, put them back in, because on another Altima the brake switch was actually, because there's two of them, one's normally open, one's normally closed, and if they both read the same it can like screw with the computer. Anyway, I haven't done anything on the old and now we're going to try to air up the tire on the 4Runner because it's completely flat. This is really bizarre. Now we're thinking we have a voltage issue that's causing the computer to freak out. Okay, go ahead. When I started a minute ago, he said it got as low as 7 volts, which is crazy. Alternator's working.
How low did it go there as I was trying to start?
8. I think. You want to try it one more time?
Yeah, I do. Let me know when you're ready.
Ready when you are.
Okay.
Yeah, like 8.28.
And I got to 7.4 or 6, you know, so.
Yeah.
But if they're trying to charge it, you can run it.
Right.
That's low.
That's really low. And this battery isn't even that old.
No.
So now we are going to, here, so I'll hold that one on there. Now we're gonna see if, oh no, put it on this one. So we're just seriesing the meter through the thing. No load?
Okay, right there. 0.4, 0.7.
That's not too bad.
No.
That's a half an amp. I mean, that's higher than it should be, but
Now it's at 0.3.
it'll probably go to sleep in like 5. Oh, see how it dropped?
Yep, now it's 0.1.
Yeah, they usually start out higher. So, doesn't have any kind of crazy parasitic draw. This is just a crap battery.
I think so.
523. So this bitch is a year old, and it's already down to 10. Here, let's meter it with, you gotta switch this guy.
Oh, yeah.
To there, and then to there. Okay, check it now. Just the battery. Whoop.
You okay?
Yeah.
10.8.
Yeah, that is crazy. These are Walmart batteries, and actually his uncle bought this, and then
we actually took it back and got a better one.
right, because he bought the cheapest one you could get,
the
right?
very cheapest one. We're like, dude.
So it was having problems, so we took it back, and you paid what, $60 more or something to get a better one, and it's not even a year later, and it's already having issues.
Done.
Well, we found the leak. Literally split right in the damn sidewall.
There's another split over there. Yep. Right
Yeah,
there.
there's 2 of them.
3.
That's crazy.
3. There's
3.
one right there too. Yeah. You got here, and here.
All right, so we got this. What the hell? This battery is acting really weird. Now it's saying it's between 75 and 100%. It's only been on for 10 minutes. Unless my multimeter is going wacky or something. Still haven't touched this yet tonight, but we think we got this solved. And we know that that tire is a goner. And he's going to bring up his 4Runner, and we're going to try to slap this baby in it. Get a bunch of automotive stuff done tonight. So, I told him I bet we could get this done in 15 minutes, so I probably jinxed it, but we'll see. Look at all the, this is a killer radiator, but look at all the bent little fins on it across the whole top. And
Brand new from Amazon.
all over the place. Isn't that crazy? Well, this kind of sucks. These holes, they basically line up, but they're Yeah, they're too narrow, the existing holes, so we need to mill it out like a little wider. Oh, apparently I didn't hit record, but I just took the small uni bit and kind of opened them up, made them a little wider. So when he bought this 4Runner from his uncle, it had hit a deer at some point and kind of smashed a bunch of stuff in on the front end. So our shroud is a little smashed. So he's cutting that part off, and then it doesn't seem like it wants to. I think we can get around the upper radiator spout, but the bottom one looks like we might have to drill that out. Well, I guess we'll know in a minute. Okay, guys. Remember how I said I was going to get that Black Widow? If you hit the 2 or the 4. She's real
There it is.
sketchy though.
There
Okay.
it is.
See it? Okay.
In fact, I think you can even see the red on the belly.
Ready?
Yep.
Whoa! Did I get her?
Yeah, I think you sent her over there. I think he sent her over there somewhere. But
I've been trying to get her. It's so funny. I was just telling Bo, I was like, man, I got a damn Black Widow living in my Samurai, and I was telling him the other day I went to walk behind it, and I was like, dude, she's there right now. I'm gonna go grab the camera. I'm gonna grab some flame maker stuff.
I watched something fly and hit the box.
Yeah, she's right there.
Oh, wow.
She did. It's brown now.
Oh, yeah.
Aren't they normally black?
Yeah, did you fry it and turned it brown? Or
I don't know, but she's got that red hourglass.
Well, yeah, I was saying, look at the video that when we first started.
There's already an ant. Oh, I thought the ant was gonna get her.
You're already?
Or him.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. Well, check that off the old list. That's been months in the making. And I also cut the bottom 2 inches off of this thing
Oh, yeah.
because we couldn't get it in there.
Pretty
So.
soon we're not going to have a shroud left, is it?
Yeah, it's getting smaller and smaller. Freaking Ollie, when we're outside, he doesn't know who we are, and he's the most loving cat in the world. And now he's hissing at us because he's so
He's
scared.
not happy.
And we're locked out, so I guess we gotta walk around. Guys, it's the next day. Look what I got. I'm actually kind of surprised that it showed up this soon, because it was supposed to be here the 13th through the 16th. And when I got the notification that they sent, or that there was tracking information, all that means is that a printing label was created, so it hadn't even been shipped yet. So I sent the seller a message and said, hey, has it even been shipped? Which I know it hadn't been. And I said, are you gonna like overnight ship it, or is it gonna be late? So maybe that prompted them to do the more expensive shipping to get it here sooner. So anyway, I got it. I'm gonna flip the carburetor around, and should be pretty cool. Alright guys, right now it's dripping fuel, but I'm trying to figure out if I should cut this center part out or just leave it there. I'm leaning toward cutting it out because there's a notch there and a notch there to suck air from underneath whatever plate you put on there. So I'm assuming it needs to suck air. And then the gasket That's all the way up to my elbow. And then the gasket on the original carburetor is open. And this is open. So I think I'm gonna cut that. This kind of sucks, guys. I had the carburetor on, and when I went to go tighten the nuts, the studs were turning. Even though I used some blue thread locker on it earlier, I had to break that thread locker bond because I had to raise them up a little bit. Because with the two spacers, with that aluminum one plus the plastic one, they put it up so high I was only going to be catching like 2 threads with the nut. So I went in too far with them. I've already done these two. Just pulled this one out. What I'm doing is grabbing it with these in a spot where there will be no, like the bottom spacer goes right there. So I'm clamping that down. Chasing these threads really good with PB Blaster and the nuts, and then putting a ton of blue thread locker on there and putting them back in. So once I do that and get it all cleaned back up, I'll wait for that thread locker to dry, and then I should be able to do it. This thing, at first I thought was going to be in the way. I'll show you guys once I get it back on there though. But yeah, thought this was going to go really quick. It's not, of course. Hey guys, so I waited a little bit, cooled off some, and I'm hoping that the blue Loctite has done its job and that these are kind of locked in place now so I can mount the carburetor. I'll probably go ahead and install that throttle cable first, just to give it a little bit of extra time. So I think I need to get inside here and let me just pull on it. Yeah, I had glued that back together a while ago. But crap, I need to grab a light so I can get in there and disconnect it from the throttle pedal. Alright, let me try to get you guys an angle here. How does that come out of there? Okay, so there's the plastic ring that broke off. I guess I just need to pull the cable. And then let me focus it. Can't tell if it's focused, it's too close to my face. Okay, so it just pops out like that. Okay, 2 things. That has a plastic deal around it. The other one didn't, so I might need to take that off. And then the other thing is, how's that supposed to snap in with this rubber? I'm assuming that rubber keeps like rain and stuff out. But how is that supposed to snap in there with that on? So that little plastic ring that was inside there, I think that is what I glued back on a while ago. However, I don't know. I don't know if that's just, oh yeah, it's kind of flexible. It's a lot harder than the new one, but that was on the inside for some reason. I guess you guys can see that. I think I'm gonna just push really hard and see if I can get it to snap in with that rubber deal on there. Try not to break it. And it feels like it's in there. It's kind of tipped upward though, so I'm going to push on the bottom. I don't know if that's snapped in. Guess I could try it like that. Okay, I just took a little pick tool and popped that thing off. I could cut it off later, but I'm going to try to spin that around. Get it to go in the hole. Try to do this left-handed. It is not working. Alright guys, I don't think I can film this. I need both hands. Okay, so what I did, I just pushed the thing in from the left. You just have to line up the cable straight back, aimed towards you, and then push that in. And then when there's tension on it on the other side, it should pull it back out. Might have to go pull it. Okay, there we go. And like I said, I'll probably cut that little white plastic thing off. That sure does seem like too much slack to me, to where it's just gonna clip in there. I'm probably gonna have to do what I did before and wrap it around the bolt and then tighten the hell out of the bolt or something, but we'll see. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and attempt to put the carburetor back on there. When I do that, I'll have to remember to put the bracket on this one and then try to get the 4 nuts on there. I did chase them with some PB Blast. I put PB Blaster on all these and ran the nuts up and down a bunch of times to try to get them to where they'll spin without wanting to turn in there. And I'm hoping it's been a couple hours, so I'm hoping that the blue Loctite has done its job, so we'll see. Well, see that? See this hose? Let me twist the throttle. So that's gonna have to be dealt with. I should have just left this damn thing facing the other way. And I also need to come up with a hose that goes from here back to the vacuum advance. And then I'm probably gonna have to cut, where did my, oh, it's right here. Probably gonna have to cut down my fuel line. And I really wanted to do something better than that, but it doesn't have to be done today. So that'll probably come out and go to here. I bent this back in place so it's a straight shot right to the choke. And then I'm hoping that my throttle cable works. We'll find out. Okay. Just looks way too long to me. I'll need to have this all the way out at the end. Like right there. Because we want to take up as much of this as we can. And holy crap, that might actually work. I might actually need a little bit more. Okay, I've got that laying up on the hood. I'm trying to give you guys a good shot, so I took that off. Okay, you should be able to see it now. It's leaning up against my flashlight, so hopefully that won't fall. Okay, so before I tightened this down a lot, so I need to bend that back out a little. And then okay, so this is what I'm talking about. I bought that at the hardware store. So anyways, I should be able, what they do at that certified machine anyway, what they recommend is putting that through there like that. And then You put this bolt through there, and it supposedly keeps it good. See if I can even get the bolt through there. Might have to do it this way. Damn. It's a real tight fit. I had to open that up last time. Okay. Cool. That's probably going to be really fun to tighten, isn't it? Okay, I'll just do like one more. Or 2 or 3 more. Okay, I think that's good. Alright, so that's there. Can you guys still see this, hopefully? Ah, damn, that doesn't line up very well, does it? That's not a straight shot at all. It was better before when I stole the choke cable from it. I don't even know if that will work, honestly. Okay, I'm gonna go push the throttle. You guys tell me if it's gonna work or get bound up. Well, it bound up the first push or two, and then it probably hopped right out of the groove, didn't it? Yep. Damn. I wonder if that would be okay. That might work, because there is a ball right there. Let me show you. See that ball right there? I know that's for probably a different type of like little clasp, but I might try that and see if it works. Okay, I'm gonna move on for now. Okay, I had to run the choke cable. Oh, I'm gonna put the distributor cap back on real quick. I could totally see myself forgetting that and being, why won't it run? So I had to run that like under the brake booster and around here. I might go under this guy too. Right. Okay, that's open. Tighten this guy down. Let me go pull the choke. Okay, hopefully that's good. I'll bend that cable down. Not like it's gonna come loose, but, and even if it did, it wouldn't hurt anything. So why am I doing this? I don't know. I guess because I'm anal like that. Come on. Alright. Got it. Man, I humidity must be up today because I just am pouring sweat. Alright, where'd my fuel line go? Okay, I think for now. Can you guys even see what I'm doing? No. Got one of these. That is a 1/4 inch. And this hose is a little too big to go on here probably, so I have to tighten it down good, but I never had it leaking before, so I'm not too worried. Throttle cable will keep the fuel filter off of the heat. I guess. Probably end up zip tying that or something. What else do we need? Vacuum advance. I gotta try to find a small tube real quick. Okay, I found some tubing. It's probably too small, but we will see. No. Crap. That's, if anything, that's too big. How am I gonna... I'll probably have to get some smaller stuff, and I don't know, I'll probably zip tie it for now. Right to the fuel line, because it takes the exact same path. This tube actually came with that transfer pump. And yeah, that's just a little bit too big. I wonder if my other tubing is any small. Alright, I'll have to zip tie it for now and get some new stuff. Probably do 2 zip ties on each so I can have the whole part in 2 different spots so it's sealed everywhere. If that makes sense. Makes sense to me. I'm gonna try to start it before I put the air cleaner on. It's gonna crank for a minute because there's no fuel in the filter. I gotta do something about that, don't I? I'm gonna shut it off. It's kind of dusty in here. Okay, it's 30 seconds later and I think I have a game plan. And that wasn't dust, by the way. That was baking soda from fixing this fan the other day in that other video. There was a big chunk taken out of it when I left the breaker bar on my crank pulley and tried to crank it. And stuff went flying everywhere. Okay, so here's my plan. This should just pop out of here, I think. Or it looks like it should. Yeah, okay. So, see that 10mm bolt down there? And the foot makes like an L. See these 2 rivets? I think if I drill those rivets out, I can flip that bracket around so it makes a backwards L and then re-rivet it on so this is still on the same side. So I'll basically just drill the rivets out, turn that foot the other direction, and then put 2 new rivets back through it. So I think that'll work. Alright guys, I'm going to take that 10mm out. It might actually be even easier than I was thinking. Just get it out and I'll show you. How long is that freaking bolt? Okay. Uh-oh. Ah, you gotta be kidding me. broken. Damn it. Look at that. Well, it was holding on there before. Oh, they probably had this over the top of it like that. Anyways, set that there and that there. So here's my plan now, a new plan. Instead of drilling these out and everything, I'm just gonna take that out. Grab a Phillips. Sweat is really stinging my eyeballs. I'm just gonna, wow, okay. Let's see if I could put that on the other side, because that's really the only thing that this thing does. Okay, so it was like that. So let's see if I can put it back like this. I'm sure at one point it held on to other things, but I guess I can get it most of the way in there, and I just put that little thing under the foot. Foot under the foot. Okay. Had to switch phones real quick because that one shut off. Okay, so I have it back in there. I'm going to snap this in place and see helps. Well, it still hits, but not until it's absolutely floored, and it doesn't keep it from being floored. Okay, I put a piece of fuel hose on it. I think that'll actually work. This is the one I pulled off. It might be slightly kinked. I don't even think this thing uses that, whatever it is. I think that might have been for like the old carburetor or something. Which side of that do we want to use? Okay. Ha! Nice! Can you guys see that? Probably not. Okay. So it was hitting when I would give it gas. Why is this there? Okay. I don't want to do it too many times because it's dumping fuel every time I do that, but yeah, that should work. And like I said, I don't even know if this thing, I don't even know what that is. And since none of the vacuum lines are being used anymore, I doubt it's even necessary. Probably could get rid of the damn thing. Of course, that couldn't be the end of the story, right? So when I try to put this on there now, after doing all that work to make the spacer and everything, I forgot about this guy. That little vent that feeds. Is it actually... What is it hitting? Anything? I don't know if it's even hitting anything, honestly. I'm gonna try to put it on there, see what happens. Probably flooded. Well, mission accomplished. It's flipped around 180 degrees. That seems to be tight. The only thing is the air cleaner is not on there straight now. This is from the front, but I'm not so concerned about it that I'm willing to do anything just to straighten it out right now. So. As you can see, we've been getting some rain. Alright, I'm gonna look under here because when I drove this thing yesterday, I thought I smelled some fuel, so I just wanted to look at my... I guess I'll probably start it and just see if any comes out around any of these base where I had to put that gasket stuff, but I don't see anything obvious, so let me see if she wants to fire up. Okay, choke's already out a little bit. I'll do that. Okay, here we go. Can't get my camera in there close enough, but well, I don't see any fuel leaking, so I'm gonna drive it, see if I smell anything. I should have wiped the windshield off. It's pretty nasty. Okay, we got a little temperature. I'm gonna push that in. Who's honking? Why are you honking? Yeah, it seems like I'm still smelling fuel. I don't know. I'm really sensitive to that smell, so I can't tell if it's just still in here in the gas station, or I wonder if that smell could be coming from that canister, the two lines that come out of that canister that I just have like venting into the atmosphere. I wonder if that could be my gas smell. This is the vent I was talking about. These two lines that come out of this canister. I mean, it does smell like fuel, but not that bad. Well, I guess I'll probably end up selling this thing with that temporary plate on there, because it's good for the life of the registration, and they're gonna make me pay to go down and get a plate just to turn around and sell the damn thing, so I don't think I'm gonna pay for that. Yep, it smells like gas in here. I wonder if it's something to do with underneath that cover. Now look how hard it is to get to the mixture screw down here. I'm gonna lean it out a little bit because I think it's too rich. And I can't even hardly twist the screwdriver once it's in there. Jeez. I wish I would have just left it the other direction. Yeah, I didn't gain anything by flipping that around. It doesn't run any smoother. Everything's harder to get to. I don't know. I wish I would have just left it in hindsight. So, but anyways, guys, that's about all the time we have for this video. I appreciate you guys watching, and hopefully I'll see you again here in a couple days. Alrighty, guys, have a great weekend. Take care.